Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, I'm Dr. Kim. I'm a speaker, mentor, and life lifter. I help you win in life and business without losing your mind or your weekend. I know that's important. I'm going to trying to make sure that I am. Yep, there I go. I want to make sure that I was showing up live, and I am. All right, so tonight, I want to talk to you about just defining harmony. I know you all have been seeing my affirmations, my posts. I've had several discussions about harmony and what that means as opposed to balance. And I wanted to talk about that today, just so that um, we're all on the same page when you see my posts. That's number one. And then number two, I've had in the past several months, I've had people, some who know me well, some who don't know me well, they've asked me, Kim, what do you do? That's what they've asked. They've said, Kim, for real, what do you do? Like, what is it that you do? And then I'm like, what do you mean? What do I do? Like, you know what I do. No, I don't. I know you do something in mental health. I know you do this, and I know you do like what is it that you do? So I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna start by letting you know what I do for those of you all who don't know. So I've been a full-time entrepreneur for almost 20 years now. Full time. That's what I do. Full-time entrepreneur. And so I started out in consulting with other mental health agencies. My background, my bachelor's is in social work, my master's is in marriage and family therapy, my doctorate is in counseling, but I don't actually do counseling, so I'm not a therapist. Okay, what I do well is business ownership, operations of a business, consulting with businesses, mentoring individuals who have businesses, uh, strategic planning, accreditation, all of those things. So we started out doing consulting. That's number one. That's the first thing that I started out doing. And then from there, uh, my business partner and I uh, opened up our own mental health agency in Louisiana. We partnered with someone in Charlotte, North Carolina, William Bullock, Primary Care Solutions. We partnered with him, took his company to Texas. We were there for 7 years. I'm not Texas, Louisiana. And we were there for 7 years. And then we sold to an inpatient hospital. And then we took a break. And then I was doing public speaking. I was going around different conferences and churches, and I was having my own conferences. I don't know if you remember that, but I had two or three of them myself. I was doing international speaking. Then we went back into more mental health consulting. Then we decided to partner with our now partner, Herb Gray, with Life Enhancement Services of Texas. And we have been there for 4 years. And my portion of what I do is the operations part. So I deal with the HR, the policies, the procedures, the insurances, um, the contracts, all of that is what I do when it comes to Texas. Okay. So we have in Texas, we have about 65 employees, and they're employees. They're not W-9, and they're not 1099 people. They are employees. We have some 1099 people too, though. So that's what we do currently in Texas. We still have consulting contracts because there's people who we don't want to give up, and they don't want to give up on us. So we still work with them. We comprehensive community services. It's in Tennessee. We've been working with them for 15 years. That's in Tennessee. We've been, it's a long time. Yeah. 15 years we've been working with them. And other individuals that we've been working with for a long time, and we still work with them. Carolina Therapeutic Services First, they are here in Charlotte. We work with them. Um, Norman, which is in Tennessee, ICC, Innovative Counseling Center, Innovative Counseling and Consulting. We consult with them. We consult with not a whole lot, because these are the ones that we really want to work with. So that's where we are, right? So that's what I do. I am a business owner. We lead companies who provide behavioral health, mental health services. That's what I do. All right. So if someone asks you, what does Kim do? She's a business owner. That's what it is. All right. So now let's talk about harmony. Harmony. Things working together, not equally. That's what harmony means. Things working together, not equally, not balance. Balance is equal, like it's like right here. That's balance. When I'm talking about harmony, it's things working together. Things working together. Okay. Harmony is about everything in your life working together, not fighting for equal space, but flowing with purpose. All right. Um, okay. Mm, think about uh, an orchestra or a beautiful song, if you will. Every instrument, it doesn't play at the same time, at the same volume, at the same speed, but together they create something very moving and powerful. They all have their elements within the orchestra, within the song, and they don't try to overshadow each other unless one has a space to shine at that moment. That's what harmony feels like in life. It's seasons, right? So your business might take the lead in one season. Other times it's your health, your healing. Other times it might be your family, your spouse. Another time it could be your faith. All of those things um, come up in seasons, and they might be priority or highlighted at that moment, but it doesn't mean that you have to do all of them at one time and on balance. That's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. So harmony says, let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Anyway, so harmony says, let it flow. Let it support each other. Let it support each other. Let it sound like you. Let it be you. This is you. This is your life. So it should sound and feel like you. All right, so let's break it down just a little bit more. So I want to make sure that we are on the same page, because this is the heart of what I teach. All right. So many of us, have been taught that success means doing everything perfectly at the same time. Have you ever been told that? Or am I just out here on my own thinking that this is just me? Let me know in the comments if you've heard that. If you've heard that doing everything perfectly at the same time is what your goal is. That's what success is. That equates to success. I'm successful. Doing everything perfectly at the same time, right? What does that mean? Being a great mom, being a powerful entrepreneur, being the healthiest version of yourself, and then looking amazing while you're doing all of that. Um, and then, oh yeah, don't forget to smile. You have to smile while you're doing all of that at the same time. Don't forget to smile. So who've been told that? to people who are listening to me now, and if you're listening on the replay, have you been told that? So this is what I want you to hear today. I want you to hear me when I say this, okay? Harmony isn't about everything being equal. Breathe in and breathe out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Harmony isn't about everything being equal. It's about everything working together. Everything working together in a way that supports you and not drains you. So it should support you and not drain you. That's what harmony is. Balance drains you because you're trying to get everything in balance at the same space, at the same time, at the same level. That's draining. That is draining. Okay? It means being okay with letting certain parts of your life rest. Being okay with letting yourself rest when yourself needs it. So the part that needs your focus can rise up and make you aware. It can rise up and it can shine. That's the one element that you need to focus on right now. But you can't do that unless you rest. Whew. Rest. It's okay to rest. It's not a bad word. Rest is not a bad word. So, and here's the beautiful thing, you all. When you stop trying to force everything, when you stop trying to force everything to be equal, you create a space for everything to work in alignment. So when you stop trying to force everything to be equal, when you do that, when you stop it, it creates an open space for you and everything else that you're dealing with to work in alignment together, fuse, together like this. That's where your patience is. That's where your peace is. That's where your purpose is. You can know what your purpose is and you can see it in action. That's when you see it, when you're not forced to do everything equally. So that's where your energy or your spirit, if you will, supports your goals, your talents, instead of fighting against them. Instead of fighting against them. You don't want to fight against your goals. Whew, what's the point? Like, what is the point? So I want you to ask yourself this question right now. Just ask yourself this question in your head. Ask yourself this question in your mind. Okay? Ask yourself this. What would it feel like if I stopped trying to balance everything? That's a good question. What would it feel like if I stopped trying to balance everything? Whatever you heard in your head, whatever you heard, whatever you saw with your eyes, whatever you felt in your spirit, that's harmony. That's it. That's the harmony. That's the shift. That's the harmony shift that I've been talking about. And that's what we're going to keep exploring together. We're going to do that. All right. So I've created what I call the harmony blueprint. The harmony blueprint. I've created that for you all. And what it is, I'm going to show you. I think I can do that. I'm gonna put this link in here. Let me see if it. Okay, so yeah, that is the Harmony Blueprint. I put it in the comment section. I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can. If I can share my screen, I'm gonna see. Slides, and I'm gonna share my screen. That's what I'm gonna do. Share screen. And I'm gonna share this. Let me make sure that you guys can see it. All right, so this right here is editable PDF. So that means you can write on it. Okay, you can write on it. So it's called the Harmony Blueprint. I'm going to go through it really quick. All right, it's 14 pages. The Harmony Blueprint, a life and business alignment guide, created by me, Kim Roundtree. Here's your welcome letter. This workbook is a framework that will help you define what harmony truly looks like for you, identify the friction points in your life and business, and then build rhythms that restore your energy and joy. Let's go get it. Let's do it. You deserve to thrive. So, what I talk about, what is harmony? Circle the words that resonate with you. The 4 pillars of harmony: mental clarity, emotional wellness, physical energy, purposeful work. In each area, you're going to be writing that out. This is a harmony assessment quiz. You're going to do that. Identifying friction points. This is a good one. I'm just telling you. All right. Your harmony map and vision page. It's that. The Solace Shift framework: awareness, alignment, action, and accountability. Then the harmony mindset prompts. 3-day harmony journal. You get this. These are prompts. Today, I feel like one thing I'll release today. One thing I'm inviting in. You get 3 days of these. Okay. And then this is my harmony commitments. You make 3 commitments to align with your definition of harmony, and then you sign it. Okay. That's it. That is what I call the Harmony Blueprint. It's for anyone who wants it. I only finished this when I finished it. Last week, I think it was. I think it was what's today? Yeah, it was last week. And then I had Elise, you all know her. If you don't, Elise, Michelle Jones, she made it look how it's supposed to be presentable. So if you click the link, she did that for me. And it's only $1. And I included a bonus. The bonus is affirmations, 30 days of affirmations, harmony affirmations. It's an audio file. So you'll download it and you can play it in your car. You can play it in your ears. You can play it on your computer, on your phone, wherever you need to play it, you can play it. Hey, Carolyn. That's my cousin, y'all. You can play it wherever you want to. So there was a time in my life that I had a challenge with fear. And I listened to a sermon by Creflo Dollar. It was The Many Faces of Fear. I listened to that at least for 3 months, if not longer, literally. And that's how I got out of fear. I practiced what he was saying in the message, but that's how I got over that. And I'm going to tell you what I know for sure. This is what I know for sure. You have to have what you need in life to come through your ears. You have to hear it. You have to hear it over and over and over and over it again. Then you have to say it over and over and over again. And then you have to practice it over and over and over again. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not making this up. You have to practice it. So I included that as a bonus. It's everything really. It's only $1, right? But I'm giving you the affirmations as a bonus. So when you click the link, you'll get the Harmony Blueprint and then the Blueprint Guide, and then you'll also get the 30-day affirmations. So click the link and get it. So I'll see you all once a week. I'll be coming on live. I'm not sure of the day yet. I got to see what fits into my schedule. And then I'll be live for about 20 minutes or so. And we're going to talk about harmony. We're going to talk about different aspects of harmony in life and business. All right. Until then, bye.